What is going on, guys? My name is Kai, and Coinier22 is how you can track me down on the PSN. What we have today is what I am affectionately calling the moving commentary. That is, if you guys checked out my last video, I mentioned that I'm in the process of moving, and so right now when I'm recording this commentary, I pretty much just finished getting the last bit of stuff moved in out of the trucks. And yeah, so I figured I'd take a little break, cool off, get some water and whatnot, and do a quick commentary, a little update for you guys and some things. The move as a whole, I guess, has been going pretty well. There've been couple little hiccups, which I guess I can touch on, but for the most part, it's been going pretty well. We picked like the worst possible couple days to be doing this move. The heat index yesterday was like 110, then today it's still like right about 100. So not the best weather, but what can you do? You know, you got to move, you got to move. Um, we the apartment that we're moving into, or that we're moved into, I guess, is a little bit bigger. It's a 2 bedroom versus our last one, which was a 1 bedroom. It's a little bit newer too, which is nice. But the I'll just be blunt. It is basically sucked moving some of the stuff. We're up on the third floor, and while that's great, we wanted the third floor because there's vaulted ceilings. I'm kind of hating myself for it right now as well because despite this being a little bit newer building, it was built in, I think the oldest building was in 2008 or 2009, but there's no elevator, and while that wouldn't have really mattered, I guess, for the big stuff, the big furniture, it definitely would have been nice for some of the boxes that are just heavy as hell. Yeah, we've kind of suffered through, but you know what can you do? We're troopers. We're getting through it. So we're kind of, like I said, we're kind of just at that stage of getting things unpacked now, which I think is a little bit better. Probably the better part of the move, aside from being done completely. But you know, when you're unpacking stuff, you're in a new place. You kind of get to just check things out. You know, see where you want to put things and rearrange everything, and you know, just kind of. Basically, I think it's a lot better than actually having to move boxes and carrying couches and shit. So that's where we're at, and it's, I don't know, we'll make do. Right now, we're still kind of doing that living out of boxes thing, but the reason I guess that I wanted to talk about the move is because there have been some complications, and there are still some more complications to come. So with the whole move-in, you guys are probably familiar with the fact that your lease usually, you know, starts at the beginning of the month and lasts, you know, however many months, 6, 9, 12, whatever it is, month by month. Um, so, you know, we had to be out of our last place at the end of the month, which was yesterday. I'm recording this the 1st of July, which is fine, you know, I mean, that's pretty common, you know, be out by the last day. But we were thinking we were going to be able to get into our new place here, like, I don't know, like a week or two in advance, because that's what we'd been told by the new property manager. And apparently there was an issue. The building we live in, they allow pets. They clean both, you know, on top of the carpets. They clean the surface of the carpets, but also they clean the underneath the carpets. They lift the carpets, clean under there in case there was, you know, any, you know, pet accidents or anything like that. But you know, and while I'm all for that, that means it's much cleaner, much more, you know, sanitary and everything like that, I guess you could say. The guy that did our apartment, our unit, apparently was new to the company and didn't know how to get everything set up properly. So nothing was dried when it was supposed to be, meaning that we couldn't move in because his stuff wasn't done. So the cleaning crew couldn't come in and do their last clean through. So everything got pushed back. We didn't even know if we were going to be able to move in before yesterday, meaning we would have had to, after work, try to do our entire move-in in like 2 hours, something like that. It was just ridiculous. So luckily things worked out. We were able to get in, you know, a little bit earlier, kind of more on the time schedule that we thought we were going to be able to, but yeah, it sucked. So this right here, real quick, I thought was kind of funny. That second guy that I killed clearly isn't Grizz. You can see he was using a L96, but whatever, I don't care. 2 free kills, I guess. But back to the move. So we're, like I said, things basically got themselves sorted out. We're basically done carrying in all the boxes and crap, and we're just getting ready to unpack. The next big issue though has been with our internets. So right now, when I'm recording this, I have absolutely no idea how I'm gonna end up getting it uploaded. I'm probably gonna have to steal internet from like a internet cafe or something like that around here. The area that we live in, there is one internet provider, and I'm not 100% sure if it's just because of the geographic area or if it's also due to our the building we live in. You know, some buildings only they have like basically partnerships set up with certain companies, but so I'm not sure if that's entirely the issue or if it's that plus a mix of where we're at geographically. But the internet provider that we're going through, they offer their highest, I guess, speed internet that they offer is a 40 meg service, and I was all for that. Whatever it was going to cost, the little bit higher monthly payment was going to be worth it in my opinion. Obviously, better internet connection is good for gaming, but also the fact that we stream a lot of stuff and always have stuff downloading and uploading and whatever. So basically I wanted to take advantage of it, but they are at broadband capacity, which basically means I'm screwed. Shit out of luck on that. So I've had to downgrade and get a little bit worse service. I don't honestly remember exactly what service it was because they have like four or five different speeds. I know it wasn't the bottom of the line. There's no way I was going with that, but it might be like a 12 meg service, 20 meg service, I don't know. So it's not horrible, but it's not what I wanted. So obviously I'm a little bit upset about that. But to make matters worse, because they're so overloaded or whatever it is, we cannot actually get a technician out here until like the middle of the month to get all the cabling and all the crap set up that they have to do, which sucks because if it weren't for that, I honestly was telling them just to ship the stuff to me because I can get it all wired, set up, and everything myself. But they still have to get some stuff installed into this unit or whatever. So it's just more waiting and more time without internet, and I'm getting a little bit frustrated. And unfortunately, they're not even doing anything to kind of compensate for the lack of quality service that they've been offering. So I don't know. If it were up to me, we wouldn't even be sticking around with these guys. We'd be going another route, but I'm kind of stuck on this. Don't have too many options. So unfortunately, that means I don't know when I'll be able to get back online to game with you guys. It could be, just the week and a half, 2 weeks, or it could be a month. I'm hoping it's only like that week and a half or so because I don't know. I hate to put it this way. It's going to make me sound like such a like such an internet addict, but I don't know if I can go a whole month without internet service. That is going to mean no gaming, no surfing, web surfing, nothing. Which for me is going to suck. I know it's going to suck for my girlfriend too. She is like a Netflix addict, and I think you guys can kind of tell I'm getting kind of frustrated with this situation and whatnot. So hopefully it all gets sorted out. I'll kind of try to keep you guys updated. I don't know if I'll do videos for everything, but it might just be like posting a quick bulletin or Twitter, which that's something that I realized I haven't mentioned in any of my videos. I do have a Twitter account for I've got my own personal Twitter account, but I've got a Twitter account for gaming and everything like that. It's just go to at Quanger22. So go check that out. I try to either retweet things that are relatively important, to the gaming community, or put out stuff that, tweet out stuff that might be somewhat interesting. I don't try to just like spam out tweets unless it's conversations or whatever. So conversations that I'm having with someone. So check it out if you want. If you're not into Twitter or whatever, by all means, screw it. I'm not, trying to push you guys to go do that. But yeah, so the game kind of comes to a wrap right about here. Man, that was good timing. And I think I finished like 48-8 or some shit like that. I don't know. Who gives a fuck, I guess. But Candy gets her nice little gold MPL final kill cam here with that beautiful little Pikachu emblem. You gotta love that thing. But yeah, I think that's 48-8. I don't know, but whatever. So I guess that's about it. This is Quanger signing out. Peace, guys.